When I found out I was chosen to be a star, I was definitely overwhelmed and surprised to just get the phone call from the CEO. But after we hung up, stopped talking a bit, and just all the excitement and happiness just sort of set in, finding out that my teammates all nominated me.
I was so shocked first, and then in learning more about what this award is, totally honored and grateful, and just feel so privileged to be considered and nominated at all, and then let alone winning. So very, very surprised and excited when Doug called me.
I got a call from Doug Bear, the CEO of the company. Really, it was unexpected. I was very flattered, truly unexpected.
When I found out I was chosen to be a star, I was in shock. And then overjoyed, of course. It was great to hear that all my hard work was recognized.
I would say that I felt very honored when I was chosen to be a star. Many people that I look up to within Brooks have, won this award in the past. So to kind of join those people that I aspire to be like and be a recipient of this really meant everything to me.
So when I was chosen to be a star, I was very excited. I didn't expect it. And it was kind of a funny story because I looked down at my phone and then all of a sudden I realized, wait, that's not Doug, my mentor. That's Doug Bear. And then it was like, oh wait, why is Doug Bear calling me? And so it was really a heartfelt moment.
When I found out I was a star, I felt honored and appreciated for everything that I've done at Brooks.
Mr. Doug called me and I was like, huh? Just listening, and I was like, I don't know what to say and everything.
When I found out I was chosen to be a star, I was beside myself. I really couldn't even believe that I got the call from Doug Bear. I was just totally honored and humbled to be selected. When I got the phone call from Doug that said I was a star, at first I thought I was in trouble. And then I was actually speechless. So for those who know me, that's kind of a big deal. But I was very honored and felt very blessed to be chosen.
Working with my team specifically, I love the most is just all the camaraderie and teamwork we have. We eat lunch together all the time, do everything together, and it's just a great environment.
I love my Jax 1 team. It's part of why I love my job so much is because of my team. And in home health, we have to collaborate a lot and communicate really well with each other. So we're a very tight-knit team, and that's part of why I love my job so much.
The sense of teamwork. I've worked at other facilities that didn't have that same amount of camaraderie, looking out for one another. And so I really enjoy the team aspect, most importantly, at Brooks.
The thing I love most about working with my team is our support system. My team and I, we share appreciation on a consistent basis.
What I would say I love most about working with my team is the support that we bring to one another. I think that we all recognize each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we trust our strengths and kind of try to step in, to ease each other's weaknesses. So we're just a really big family who is there for the patient, and we all get it done at the end of the day. We love each other.
I think the thing that I really like most about working with my team is that team aspect that we do have. We're really good at bouncing ideas off each other, sharing each other's ideas, helping to improve what we're working on, giving each other feedback, and kind of enjoying the process the whole time and just supporting each other in what we do.
What I love most about working with my team is making a positive outcome with patients.
We have a good relationship, like a family relationship, and hardworking team, and also they're like professional with their job.
What I love most about working with my team is I just think that we work really well together for the united goal to serve our patients and for the best outcomes.
I personally get to help amputees learn how to walk again and hug their families and live their lives. I get to watch other people change oncology patients' lives, and that's my favorite thing.
I have a lot of memories, but a few that stick out would probably be every Tuesday, a patient comes in and he wants to do real-life Mario Kart. So I set up in our big gym in the pediatric center a fake version of Mario Kart, and we race, do 3 laps. He always wins because he's actually very good at it. But we also do pickleball Wednesdays with some of the staff. So that's always been a great memory.
One of my favorite moments with the patient, I was treating a lady in her late 80s, and I was treating her for low vision, and I asked her what's important to you? What do you want to be able to do better for yourself at home? And she said, I would love to be able to cook better. And so, I'm teaching her all the adaptations and
organizing her spices and getting things together in her kitchen. And so all of a sudden her smoke alarm starts going off. It was super sensitive. And so before we knew it, her neighbors were coming, knocking at the door, trying to check on her. Her phone rang of everybody trying to see how she was. And at the end I told her, listen, don't worry about this. This is good. It means you're safe at home and people are going to take care of you if anything does go wrong. So that was really a rewarding session.
Gosh, it's hard to single out one. There's so many. It's just a really great feeling when you've helped someone meet their goals, return to their home setting, and get back to their life as they know it.
On February 13th of this year, 2023, we had 24 new hires start for our inpatient nursing side. So that's a great memory for me, bringing on all those new hires for Brooks.
I have had so many memorable moments with many patients, many staff members, caregivers, family members, and friends. But one that sticks out most recently, this year we had our Brooks Challenge Mile, and I was able to run across the finish line hand in hand with a patient where I believe I met him in 2021, could not talk to me, could not walk. So to actually run holding his hand across that was amazing.
I think one of the things that stood out to me most recently was we had a young man who's a new quad, and he had joined our wheelchair rugby team, and he had come to our year-end party, and you just saw his face light up as he realized that he had opportunities in his future, that all these guys on our team hold jobs, have lives, have families, just all those things that he thought he had lost when he was injured. And so just being able to be a part of those things in each person's life is amazing.
One of the most memorable moments that I have with a patient was when I first started, I ended up having on my caseload somebody that had a traumatic brain injury. They are Rancho 4, so they're very aggressive, agitated, and working with him was very difficult. But I really tried to connect with him and figure out from the family like what he really enjoyed doing before, what did he do before. And from that, I was able to find out that he was a pastor. That was what he did. One of the things that I did in his session was I started playing the sermons that he had preached. And I found in doing that, that was the only time he would just totally relax and just not be so agitated. I was also present when a doctor had told him that he would, and the family, that he would never be able to preach again. So it was really rewarding in the fact that they came back to visit the facility and showed a video of him preaching to his congregation. So he had made tremendous improvement, and they were so thankful for the team and everything that we had done for him and his family.
The Brooks value that means the most to me is compassion. I often serve a population that have nothing and need everything. It's a real honor, and it's really important for us to always respect everything that we walk into and give them the care that they deserve.
The one that means most to me is again, going back to the teamwork, but also the compassion, being there for people. I think that's why I got into the business, is knowing that I can kind of help others. So that's another one that really strikes home.
The Brooks value that stands out to me has to be our service. The service that Brooks provides is like no other. And speaking to candidates about our service, it truly makes them want to come work for Brooks. They really are, they want to be part of our mission and help our, someone else's life.
Compassion. Because I really love helping people that really need the help. I'm very good at it.
Compassion, and I'm gonna mix that with teamwork, because the thing with the compassion in our team, as in Baltram, we're like really family, and the teamwork, we're like in there together.
The one that means the most to me is service. I feel fortunate enough to serve my community. I feel fortunate enough to serve people around me. I feel like we were put here to make the world a better place.
Outside of work, what motivates me the most, friends and family. I have great friends, great family, always there cheering me on. I'm also very into health, wellness, and sports. So getting to do that after work all the time and just trying to better myself.
My family, that's the reason I get up every day, go to work. I think a lot of us do, to build a better life for my children and, just to have fun.
I'm very lucky to have a very close circle of women who just want the best for me always. I'm actually getting my master's right now, and I might not have done it if I didn't have these women who are constantly just, cheering for one another, rooting for one another. What are we doing next? It's really special, and I'm very blessed to have those people as well as my friends and family.
Mostly motivates me, like I do gardening, and it just makes me relax, and also traveling, and also like cooking, but more sometimes shopping also. But like mingling with the people is more like really the one that I really love.
Well, I would have to say that what motivates me the most outside of work is just my relationship with Christ. Jesus, I think, is the center to who I am and who I want to serve. And through that comes just that servant attitude to things. And as I grew into more of a leadership role for the team, I continue to have that attitude and approach.
Outside of work, what motivates me is my faith, my family, my friends, and fitness. Life should be lived, and so living is kind of all those four things to me.
What motivates me are my friends, my husband, my 3 sons, which all work for Brooks, by the way. What a way to recruit, right?
Shout out to St. Augustine Pediatric Center because they did the whole nomination just behind my back through emails and stuff like that. So it was all a surprise once I got the phone call and all the nominations, and just knowing that they did that for me, I appreciate them.
No, this is just overwhelming. This is definitely not what I'm used to. So this is a pretty big deal for me.